हम बोलते हैं का
Hello. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
You are audible.
Hello.
Yes,
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
We will be starting our today's conference. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and esteemed participants. Welcome to the online international conference on research papers. I am Anasvi. And I am Desna. Will be your anchors for this virtual event. Despite being physically distant, we are united in our pursuit of knowledge and the exchange of ideas. Today, we come together on this virtual platform to celebrate research and excellence.
Before we proceed, let us take a moment to honor the goddess of knowledge, Saraswati, by commencing the Saraswati Puja. Although we will be in different locations, let us reverence remain unchanged. On behalf of everyone here, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for joining us in this virtual event. Let us carry the presence of this ceremony in our hearts as we continue our journey of learning and growth.
Welcome to Core Music World. Bluetooth device is ready to connect. Bluetooth mode.
Pray to Saraswati Mata to guide us throughout this event and make this event even more successful and more eligible and makes us more knowledgeable. Thank you everyone for participating in the Saraswati Puja. May the blessings of Saraswati guide us through this conference and inspire us towards greater discoveries. Now, I would like to call our HOD, SOC of SOCSE, respected Pawan sir. We request you to kindly join us on the virtual stage and enlighten us with your thoughts. Your speech holds immense significance, and we are eagerly waiting for your valuable insights. Now, I would like to ask Pawan sir to take over.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
You are audible.
Good
Am I audible? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
आवाज भी नहीं आ रहा कुछ. You are audible, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
The host unmuted you. Hello. Hello. मेरा आवाज आ रहा है क्या?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
आवाज? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Very good morning to one and all present here. All the delegates who have registered for this international conference, the dignitaries who have joined this international conference, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajendra G. Sinha, our chief guest for today's session, Mr. Ashok Kumar, Assistant Chief Technology Officer, ESDS Software Solution, Nasik. The faculty members of School of Computer Science and Engineering, the coordinators for organizing this international conference, Dr. Anand Singh Rajawat, who has taken lot many efforts from last so many months, along with the team of students and the faculty members, the reviewers, and all my dear friends. Firstly, I would like to welcome you to this international conference. This is an opportunity for all of us to listen to your thought process, what you have done in your career, in the research area. We know that there are many area of research where people are working all around the world. To name a few, like recently, or if you will see what is going on, so you can see that many innovation is going on in cloud computing, in artificial intelligence, machine learning, edge computing, cloud computing, then privacy preservation. These are all the domains where people are working all around the world. What people are doing nowadays, they are looking into some sort of research issues. And looking to the research issues, they come up with some sort of protocol, some sort of algorithm, some sort of methodology, how we can improve upon, how we can eliminate the issues, how we can minimize the issues. We cannot totally eliminate the issues. We need to minimize it. Slowly, slowly, we may reach to a solution. In this conference, I can see that we have received around 100 plus papers, and out of 100 plus paper, we have selected 40 plus papers. Now, in this reviewer or in this revision, we have done many, quality checks. For that, I would like to appreciate the efforts of reviewers, the associate faculty members. They have put efforts, and because of that, we could be able to accept the quality manuscript, which may be part of some sort of proceeding, some sort of journals where this manuscript is going to be published and will become a quality research publication. Now, when we talk about this kind of conferences, why we organize this kind of conference? Most important objective is to collect a group of similar people where they can exchange their thought process. They are working on a common platform, common issues, and everybody is discussing their own way of solving the problem. That is what the objective is. And that solution may be, obviously, it is an innovative one, novel ideas. And this novel idea will help us to develop a good product, and that would be helpful to the society. Now, I believe that this kind of manuscript or the research paper will be useful to our society because of the proposal they have submitted to us, and the reviewer have taken the efforts. Now, lastly, I would like to say one thing with you all, and that is, it is something like this because you have taken many efforts. परिंदों को मंजिल मिलेगी यकीनन, परिंदों को मंजिल मिलेगी यकीनन, ये फैले हुए उनके पर बोलते हैं, वो लोग रहते हैं खामोश अक्सर जमाने में जिनके हुनर बोलते हैं। तो आपका ये हुनर है, आपने एफर्ट्स लगाया and you come across some sort of innovative solution to the most challenging problem all around the world. So I believe this conference will be one of the best conference where we would be able to listen the thoughts of people. And lastly, I would like to thank all my faculty members, especially the coordinators, Dr. Anand Singh Rajawat, the faculty members associated with them, and a student association. They have done wonderful job for total organization of program. I would like to say sorry. Why? Because of some network issue, I could not able to connect from my end. So this is one of the challenge also, right? So with this, I end my words and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring speech. Your words have provided us with valuable guidance and motivation. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed guests, whose presence adds immense value to this conference. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm welcome to our distinguished guests today. We have the distinct pleasure to welcome Ashok Kumar sir, who is also the keynote speaker for the day. Sir holds the position of Assistant CTO and Head Cloud Services in ESDA Software and Solutions. Ashok sir has made a significant contribution in their field. Their expertise and experience are highly regarded and admired by the professionals and enthusiasts alike. He has a total of 17 years experience in managing data center, cloud, and cloud services industry, and has worked on different cloud technology, storage, technologies, network and security stacks, operating systems like Linux and Windows and UX, etc. He has an expertise in blockchain, big data, machine learning, artificial intelligence, serverless computing, Kubernetes, Docker, computer vision, and many more. Thank you for joining us today, despite the virtual distance. We are honored to have you with us, and we are eagerly waiting for your enlightening address. I invite Ashok Kumar sir to take the virtual seat.
Thank you so much. Thanks for my brief introduction, team. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all those who are being like this is a virtual conference. So good morning to everyone. First, I would like to thanks to the Sandeep University management team for like hosting such a wonderful international conference event on computational intelligence and XAI. I would like to also thanks to the School of the Computer Application and Engineering Department for doing the fantastic work to organize such an event. Like Praveen sir has already talked about, there are a lot of effort taken by all the faculty members, all the coordinators, program director, convener, chairperson, national, international, internal advisory committee members, then organization members, program coordinators, and there are a lot of, I see that student coordinations from all the departments as well. So really thank you for arranging such a wonderful events, because such a wonderful events are really required to be create a platform for the researcher, PhD scholar, UG, PG student, and all the other platform like Bhaldar sir very well said about it, why we are required to organize such kind of the conferences so that the common mindset peoples, common the unit peoples can come together to discuss about the problem, to put their thoughts, the ideas together, and bring out some new innovative things together. And I would like to really thanks to the coordinators for selecting the topics for the today's international conference, because this is the very emerging and today's emerging the topics has been selected on the artificial intelligence. Both the topics which are being selected, like computational intelligence and XAI, that is explainable artificial intelligence, are very well connected to the latest development, latest technology, and these are the today's buzzword are being widely used in today's digital transformation. And now last a couple of years of times, there are a lot of innovations are happening on both the either it is a CI or the XAI, both the area. There are a lot of things are happening. So let's discuss about what is that a CI. So mostly the CI, if you talk about the CI, it is a theory, designing, application, or development of the biological, motivated computational paradigms. And it is actually the those who are are from the academic background, they are very well know about it. These are the commonly the kind of the traditional artificial intelligence being the playing a crucial role since last lot of years of time. But it is being getting the emerging since last couple of years. And this CI is having majorly three kind of the pillars. Like we all are read about all of in our academics, like a neural network, fuzzy network, or evolutionary computations. And the second part of the topic is like that the explainable artificial intelligence. Before we go the artificial explainable artificial intelligence, let's talk about what is AI, because now everyone is very well talking about the AI. Everyone is like it is nowadays completely the buzzword. Like before of 10 years, there was everything is only talking about the cloud. After the few years, everyone is start about the cryptocurrency. Now last 2-3 years, for all our sector, whether it is any kind of the sector, everyone is talking about the AI. If you go behind the AI, what is exactly the AI? It is just nothing but the part of the three algorithms. Everyone is very well aware of it, like whether it is a supervised algorithm, learning algorithm, or whether it is an unsupervised learning algorithm, or whether it is a reinforcement learning algorithm. And all the AI is completely built on all these algorithm only. There is nothing the difference. But only the thing is like that. How are we going to train all the AI programs using all these three kind of the pillar algorithms? How it is being functioning, how it is being working. So that is only the matter of working of the AI. And the difference between all this algorithm is just explaining you how your AI programming will be more effective, more powerful, more transparent, more adaptive. Like in supervised, like someone how to be supervised it, someone how to be trained it. Like especially like a human. When we're talking about the unsupervised, there is a system itself is training depending on learning of the different kind of the patterns, selecting the different kind of the in between the algorithms and identifying the pattern, give the trial kind of things, and this is completely unsupervised. In terms of the reinforcement, it is actually also the kind of the trial error kind of the learning, and which actually perceive or interpret it's the kind of the environment parameter, and then accordingly take the actions and learn through that trial kind of the errors. So these are the three basic algorithm mostly are being used in the AI. So talk about the AI programming which are being happening last couple of years of times. You can say that after the COVID period of times, because image recognition is being mostly being happening, because we wanted to have the completely touchless systems. So where the image recognition is playing the very important crucial roles in that way, there are a lot of application is happening, a lot of things are happening, image processing. Even like now in mobile sector also, you can say that in camera, image processing, AI-based camera, AI-enabled camera kind of things are also innovated in that area also. So nowadays you can see that you can tag, you can automatically filter out. There's a lot of AI-based things are comes in digital cameras as well. Then the speech recognition, chatbot, neural programming language, then sentimental analysis. So these are the major applications or innovation is started happening in AI. And for doing all these things, like there are, as I earlier said, that there are normally all these three different important algorithms are being used. There are sub algorithms also there. And when we're talking about at the backend and industrial level, so we definitely would require a lot of processing power to to train all these kind of the program or model or product, because it is required to read all of this data, then process all of this data, then identify the pattern, filter the pattern. So we would require a GPS kind of the the processor to process all kind of the such kind of the data. Definitely parallel processing. You heard about the parallel processing. We read about the parallel processing, and it is being also used widely in in industry for processing such a huge amount of data. Otherwise, if you ask something and it is responded after 1 hour time or 30-minute time, there is completely useless. So we require to have the very speedily response. We require to have very speedily transparent or appropriate response. We require to have such a kind of the processing power. So that's why, so all these algorithm program, and there are a lot of innovation happening in like a cloud technology as well, cloud services as well. Lot of service provider are coming with all the inbuilt algorithm, so that the programmer can directly use all these AI algorithms to in your application and start using it, like a TensorFlow, Pythons. See, this kind of most of the times, AI has been built in the Python's language. If you think that before whether the Python is being the innovated recently or the year back, so answer is like that Python and C was started at the same times. It is the very oldest language, but it is getting populated because of the AI, because most of the libraries, most of the application, most of the tools which are the AI algorithm library are being developed in a Python, and that's why it is being more and more and popular nowadays. So like this is all about the basic about the AI. When we're talking about the now where the AI is being used, so you all are very well aware of it. There is no any sector where the AI is not being used. Started from your farmer to the any of the IT sector, you can see that AI is being widely used in all the sector. Whether it is a mobiles, whether it is a logistics things, whether it is a robots, whether it is any factory automations part, whether it is autonomous vehicles, whether it is the IT operation. So IT operation definitely AI is always there. But most of all the non-IT part, like the manufacturing part, factory part, warehousing, process automation. So everywhere AI is being widely used. So it is very much popular nowadays. Even nowadays in the security also, AI is being started very being used for detecting, predicting a lot of analysis with the cyber security and all these things. Because since the digital transformation started happening, the cyber threat, digital threats, this is also started happening nowadays. The big threat for all of us is like a cyber threats as well as compared to the like a human threat or the nearest our the countries. So like take example of the Ukraine wars as well. That times also they have stopped almost all the signals, all their digital the website, and that was the initially when the war started. It was actually cyber war being started before actually human war started. So we have to be protected from all such kind of the things. So AI is playing very crucial roles, because manually human is not doing all the things. So we require to have some predictive analysis. We require to have the trained things. So AI is definitely very useful. So let's talk about our XAI. So what is the explainable AI, artificial intelligence? It is a part of the AI definitely, but how it is different from the all the other AI or something? It is also called as interpretable AI. So why it is being called as interpretable? Because whatever the predictions, whatever the reasoning behind this kind of the AI being generated, whatever the decision is being taken, whatever the prediction is being taken made by this AI, supposed to be human readable, supposed to be human understandable, supposed to be self-explainable. So that's why it is called as a XAI. And why it is being a more popular, we'll definitely see the one example of the XAI. So we'll get more connected about what exactly this terminology. So like XAI is AI is having the more transparency. It is a more connected to the human interactions. It is a more trustworthiness. It is a more fairness. It is a more accountability. That's why it is getting the more and more popular nowadays. And it is a very helpful to understand and reasoning behind the particular predictions and decision, so that everyone is started adopting this kind of the machine learning language, the language or algorithms. So what is the best example of the XAI? Anyone can guess? So like chatbot is a best example. ChatGPT is the best example of the XAI. So nowadays, I'm sure that everyone is using the ChatGPT for at least once a month, or maybe the once a week, maybe the once day, maybe the once an hour. Someone using actually once a minute as well. So that is the way the ChatGPT is very popular nowadays, and everyone is talking about the ChatGPT nowadays. What is the full form of the ChatGPT? Anyone can guess? So chat is, everyone is know that like we are doing the kind of the online communication, but what is a GPT? It is a generative predictive trend transformer. Please don't ask this question to the ChatGPT, otherwise it will be he will be the shameless, because you are asking me again what is the long form of myself. So ChatGPT is it is a generative pre-trained transformer. So like AI, either it is an interpreter, transformer, or analytics, something predictive analytics. So this is the form of the mostly the always the ChatGPT, the AI. And when it is being innovated or being developed, you can say that nothing than the more than 9 months. So November 2022, the OpenAI is being launched with the ChatGPT. But was it is just innovated for some things, or was there previously something where some works one going on? So you might be heard about the RPA. So that is a robotic process automations, and you might be see that most of the banks who are started using are being started using the RPA chatbot systems for their to reduce the actually their online chat, or the simple questions like people are asking about, like generate the statement, the blog, the card, blah 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 blah. So you might be see that there are a lot of WhatsApp applications coming with, most of banks are coming with this WhatsApp the responsive messages as well, where you just need to be select the responses and accordingly actions has been taken. So this RPA is playing the very crucial roles. What was the difference between the ChatGPT and RPA is like the RPA is definitely built in the NLP languages, NLP technology, that is a neural processing language processing, and it is being predefined questions are being asked, designed, defined, and being the database has been putted, and the menu is being defined. You just need to be click it accordingly. You can see the menu, then you can select what are the next response. According the answer as given to that RBA programming, it will be giving you the answer. But that is the completely predefined answer, human-made defined answer. Then whatever the new query were coming, then again there was a human who was then again putting the adding the all this questionnaire part as well. The difference between the RPA and the ChatGPT is like that ChatGPT is completely predefined automated things. We don't require to be any human interventions to be to do anything. It is very well easy to work, easy to access, very accurate, very self-explanatory, understandable. That's why, as I said, that it is a best example of the XAI. And nowadays, most of people are using it for every purpose, I would say, rather than the only single purpose. It is being widely used in all the sectors of things. But the problem is like that, whether the AI is the good or bad tools. So I would say technology, actually AI kind of the technology is a weapon. So like if you give any revolver or knife to the soldier, so they definitely use to protect our nations, because they will use for the for the good purpose. But the same the weapons or the tools, if you go to the terrorist people, the bad-minded people, who definitely will use to kill the innocent peoples. So that is also the similar, you can say that in terms of the AI as well. So that is also the very big threat for all of us as well. So if you like, it is someone is going to be trained this AI program, right? So if the good people is going to be trained the program, definitely good things will be happen. So but what will be happen if the bad people is going to be train this program? So definitely bad thing is also happen. So we, all of us, like all the researchers, all those are very, very careful about how we can be protect all these things, so that no, it's not supposed to be happen, or the bad things is not supposed to be happen. So we have to very care about all these things. So that's why there are a lot of rumors is happening in the internet as well, like ChatGPT is going to replace the human or not. It is completely going to be lost a lot of the people job or not. So I would say, my opinion, as per my opinion, definitely it is not going to be lost the people's job. Why? Because still you require intelligent people. I would say, especially what, because today's international conferences is all about the intelligence. So I would say the intelligent people are definitely required to be trained such a kind of the intelligent software, so that the intelligent people can be use this software. But again, another question is something like that: is it going to be destroyed the creative mind? Because this adoption of the ChatGPT nowadays, it is kind of just a copy or paste. And nowadays, this is something is started happening in the education sector, even all of the rest of the sectors as well. But if everyone is like using the ChatGPT just for copy and paste, then definitely it will be destroyed the creative mind. Then I can rephrase my statement like the intelligent people are created the intelligent software like a chatbot for the intelligent people, but it is going to be make the people as the non-intelligent. So that is something definitely the kind of the threats for all the future generation, and on even the education sector as well. But I was reading something like that there are some research is also going on. So nowadays, like most of I heard about, because I'm being connected with the most of the colleges and all these things. I heard the most of my teachers and everyone. So like students are started using the ChatGPT is like a tools, just copy and paste everything. So like if you want to be write any Python program, C program, they are just typing it. I want to be write this and this program. ChatGPT will give the complete answer of the everything. But is this the way to use these tools? I would say definitely not. Please use the ChatGPT tools as to get something new from it, get some guidelines from it. Because whenever if you see the ChatGPT answers or the way it is being give the response, it is a very, very systematic way. It is a very, very scientific way. It is give the proper format, so that it would be the guidelines for you. If I want to do something, I supposed to be consider all these parameter and put your insight into that the words, and definitely something new will be come up. But if you just copy and paste, so you will actually losing your creative mindset, losing your innovative mindset, losing your capability. Maybe the some nowadays. So like. Most of times, like even the research paper everywhere, international conferences, we always use the plagiarism tools to detect all these things. So there was the international university like Stanford researchers who has developed one tool to detect GPT. So those who are being copying all such a kind of the content, misusing such a tools to copy the content, they are using this detect GPT tools to identify the such kind of the content, so that people or student can be actually used for this good purpose, so that we will not able to lose the actually the creative mindset or make the people more lazy. So that is something is happening the industry as well, because this ChatGPT started for 6 months, but there are a lot of such a similar application will come to be save on the both the sides, so that people will not misuse it, use it as well. Similar, like as I said that Turntime is like the best tools to know the plagiarism also. And if you check and go check these tools as well, they are also working on similar kind of the detection mechanisms. Yeah, assistant again, they are also using the AI tools in their software to detect whether that the things are being copy paste from the ChatGPT or not, as whether someone has cheated some or not. So they are also working on it. I am sure very soon, maybe in the 2023, they are coming with this kind of the thing, so that in the plagiarism check also we can see that like educational, all these the education community can see that are these things are being copy paste from the chat GPT or not. So this kind of the things is definitely happen here. So like being as a being a researchers, those are being having the background of the researchers, those who are having the background of all the other the different kind of those who are being attended here from the different the backgrounds. Those are, some are from maybe the industrial, some are from the educational communities, some are from the administrative sections, some are from the technology partner, etc. So all of us, it's actually no opportunity and responsibility actually to participate openly and honestly in AI associated writing kind of the dialogue, to preserve the integrity is most important, to preserve the trust in the education community and beyond of that, so that we don't want to be lost actually creative mind in the education, because the education is the only sector where we can get different ideas. If you can see the any things in a complete industry, you will see the maximum like a patent, maximum research, everything is happen only on education sectors. So we don't want to be to destroy such a creative mind in education sector. We don't want to be destroy the innovative minds. So we all are equally responsible to protect all these things. So I would with this international conference, I would request, encourage and request all of us, all of you, to discuss with which are being belonging to your institute, set some achievable standards and expectation from your student around, so that what is the acceptable use of the AI associated returns tools, what we can be gained from this AI kind of the tools, so that we cannot be destroyed the creative mind, you cannot be destroyed the innovative minds. So with this note, I would like to thanks the management, then all the SUAC faculty members, coordinator, HOD sirs, for being invited me as a chief guest and given me chance to be speak in this international conference as a keynote speaker. So thank you once again, and I would the best luck to all our the participants for your the paper presentations. Thank you so much. Thanks once again. Thank you. Over to you, coordinator.
Thank you to our esteemed guest for sharing your valuable insights. Your words have set the tone for the intellectual discourse that we will follow for sure. Now, we also have our Vice Chancellor, respected Rajendra Sinha Sir, who will address us with his enlightening words. Now, I request Sinha Sir to take over the stage.
Good morning to everyone. It is a great moment and honor for me to extend my heartiest congratulations to School of Engineering and Technology, Sandeep University. I like to congratulate Dr. Pawan Bhaldare and his great team who has today internet. I also welcome the dignitaries who are participating in this conference. The most important thing is the topic has been taken. Computational intelligence. Computational intelligence plays major role in developing successful intelligent systems. Mainly, it has three pillars: neural networks, fuzzy systems, and evaluationary computation. So I think today's scenario, this computational intelligence plays a vital role. So faculties and students, really, this international conference is going to benefit to you. A lot of knowledge you will gain. I was listening, Dr. Pawan Bhaldare and Dr. Ashok, they have given some valuable information about this computational intelligence. So I must congratulate you and wish you all the best for the success of this international conference. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Your words were very exhilarating and radiant. We are very glad to have you here with us. Now, it's time for a well-deserved break. It's time for lunch. Please take this opportunity to refuel and refresh yourselves. Feel free to network with fellow participants through the virtual networking platform provided. We will reconvene after the lunch break, so please ensure that you are back on time. We have an exciting afternoon session ahead with more stimulating presentations and discussions. Enjoy your meal and use this time to connect, recharge, and be ready for the engaging sessions that awaits us. Thank you for your active participation in the morning session of the online conference. Let's all return here after the lunch break to continue this intellectual journey. And I would also like to inform you all that there are some instructions that everyone should be following in the next session. Firstly, everyone should change their name to their paper ID and name. I'll DM a text. For example, the example is given in meeting chat room. You can check it all here. And secondly, everyone, all the participants and everyone should join the same meeting link as we have in now. And now, enjoy your lunch. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's meet in the afternoon.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.